Hi, welcome to Wiki, Tiki and Kashan. This is Venkat here. I'm going to talk about the great thing like a ReactJS. Among this ReactJS tutorial, I'm going to talk about the ReactJS components. You may ask me a question, what is components are? Every element in your web page is considered as a component, and the ReactJS will take care of rendering each and every element. They will focus on every element and make it as an effective one placing in your web page. That is why your React component works. If we talk about the React components, it can be created via the classes and also via the functions. So now I'm going to talk about how this ReactJS component works and how the coding is written and how optimizedly we can use this coding to build a big web page. That's how we are going to do it. So here is the three-part areas we are going to focus. Before that, if any of the recruiters looking into this particular video, please, I request you people to share your a job description to us. We are ready to send our best students to you without any charges. Free of cost, we are going to send the students, the trained students to you for the job. Okay, please, I request you, please, you can send the profile, a job description to us. On the other hand, you can contact me, any people, you can contact me via my Insta account. Directly, you can talk to me via my Insta account. Here is the follow button, just click it and you can contact me at any time. Here is my contact numbers and WhatsApp numbers to contact. Okay, let's move on. So let's move on. Here's the three-part areas we are going to discuss. The one is like the basic, like a structure, the animated content, like how the the React component works. And the second thing is like the coding part and live implementation, the execution part in my live website. Three areas I'm going to explain you like how the React.js component works. So if you talk about the React.js components, the components are nothing but I got a class component. I want a H2 tag. A component is ready. On top of it, I want to build another component. On top of another component. So you can build the components to build a huge web page. That's how your React component works, and the components can be created via the class methods or via the function methods you can create it. So let's move on to the React component class methods. If we talk about the class, obviously the advantage of using the class component is like we are able to use the object-oriented concept. The OOPS concept, we are able to use it, object-oriented concepts. Whereas the function is the clear, simple component. Using this one, we can, the function concepts, we are able to reuse the content. Okay, that is why your function component works. So as I told you, you got the class component and the function component. Now, let's talk about how the React works. So if we talk about the React works, the entire web page is considered as a DOM, a document object model. And in the DOM model, I want to show the page here. So in that case, a React DOM.rendering, rendering the entire document model. Entire document, I'm going to render it. On top of it, the entire page is a root element. So we'll be having the root element. So it is a JavaScript. You will be using the JSX JavaScript code. Obviously, you need the rendering concept with the JSX. So obviously, JavaScript code in the sense like I want to find the ID. I want to find a specific element using the ID. Obviously, you'll be using get element by ID. The entire web page is placed inside a root. The entire web page is a root. So get element by ID root. That is how you will be rendering. On top of it, everything, all the components, place it in the element and show the element here. So over here, you got the element here. All the components are put in a box element, place it in the root, and it is there in the documents. That is how your React DOM works. Okay, on the other hand, like if you talk about the React components, I'm going to create a component, a class, a component. I'm going to show you like how this component can be placed in the React DOM. Let's move on, how it works. Okay, welcome is the component. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about the class component. If we talk about the class component, class name extends, something like that. Yes, obviously. So everything is extended from the main person called React.components. Okay, and this via this one your class is getting extended, and this class is used in rendering React DOM.render of that class. Okay, this is how the coding will be written. If we talk about the multiple classes, very simple. A class, a subclass, a child class will be there. Using the main class, render it. So I got the React component, you got the classes, a class subclass, you got the main class, and React DOM.rendering the main class. That is how your code works. A multiple class components works. Let's talk about the functions. You may ask me a question, how the function works. If we talk about the functions, it's very simple when compared to the like a class component coding. Function, that's it, simple. Okay, here is the one. So React.functions is a main one, is used for extending, but we are not going to use this React.function. We are not going to use it. Function name, React DOM.rendering the function name. This is how you'll write it. And if you got multiple functions, it's simple. So obviously you got the sub function. From there you got the main functions, and this main function is rendered. This main function is rendered. This is how it works. Okay, this is how your functions works. Now we learned about the class and the functions now, and let's move on to before going ahead, I want to congrats my students, Kashav Infotech trained students. So congrats to all the people who got placed via our company, and to the recruiters. If you got any job description, please send your profile and the job description to us. We are ready to send your best students to your company. On the other hand, if any of my students, Kashav Infotech trained students looking for a job, please contact me, treat me as a brother. I'm ready to help you. If you're looking for a career break, like a career change, anything, no problem, relax. I'll get the job for you people. Okay, so send your profile to the mail IDs. I'm ready to help you. Here is a recent openings which come to our company. So Kashav Infotech trained students are recruited by many companies. 16 hours before, they are looking for PHP candidates from our company, and they are looking for .NET and Python programmers from our company. They're looking for XML and HTML operations, and a company is looking for Java candidates, 150 plus candidates. 150 plus candidates they're looking for. On the other hand, they're looking for Node.js, freshers and experienced people from a company, software testing, manual and automations. Okay, these are some of the major openings came last week. Okay, so till now I've discussed and explained you about the class components and everything. Now it's time for me to explain you the exact programming part already. Let's move on. So let's move on to the real programming concepts. So here is the class component code. I got the history tag, a simple HTML code, come on, and it is getting returned. So a basic HTML code is getting returned. That's awesome, man. And it is going to be rendered. So rendering function is there. Now the code is going to be rendered, showed, displayed to the web page. That is called rendering. Class name, extends, React.component, rendering the HTML code. This is how. So over here, extends React.component is the base class. This is the base class of React component, and this is the class component. So this is the entire class component. This is how your class component works with the ReactJS. Okay, over here now let's talk about how it is getting rendered. Over here you are able to see React DOM.render, welcome, and document.getElement by ID routes. And this class can be made as a separate file, and we can use it also. Okay, this is how your class component works. It's time for me to show you how the function component works. Function component, it is very simple when compared to the class component. function is simple, finish it, man. Okay, so over here now let's talk about the function component. You got the history tag here, that's good. History tag is here, it is getting returned, and it is a return HTML, same concept, man. Function name, we don't have any extents, we don't have any returning, rendering, or nothing, man. Come on, that's really awesome. Straightforward, simple program, React DOM.render. So welcome is here, place the welcome here, simple, it's finished. This is how you'll be writing your function component in React.js. Okay, and as I told you people, we are available in social networks. You can contact me at any time for any kind of guidance. Here's my Insta account, click this follow button, contact me, or it's my Telegram account. You can join with us, regular videos, we'll send it to you. Contact numbers and WhatsApp number to talk to me people. Apart from that, you can reach me via my a Facebook account, Kashav Infotech Company, via my LinkedIn, Kashav Infotech, Twitter, Kashav Infotech. You can contact me at any time. We are ready to help you. Treat me as a brother. You may ask me a question, sir, I want to become a web design developer, sir. What I need to do? It's very simple, people. Just go for internships or courses. Internship in the sense just go to the company, get an experience, get a real-time experience and go for a job. That is your internships. So we are providing internship online and offline in our company. You can contact me at any time. We are ready to help you. On the other hand, instead of learning one technology, my personal advice based on my experience, learn multiple technology. If you're not available here, at least you will project here, or at least some other technology. We are able to project you for any kind of technology over here. So web designing, networking, .NET or Java or Python, SQL Server or Oracle. So learn these 4 packages. You can learn one package, no problem, one courses, but learn it as a package, 100% safe, 100% safe. Your life is settled. Any department, any degree, the salary is 20,000 to 1.5 lakhs per month the people are paying people. So try to utilize it, learn as much as you can. And you can contact me anytime for any guidance. Okay, you may ask me a question, sir, what I need to learn in web designing, sir? Here is the one, kashyapinfra.com/online-web-development internship. I'll put this link in the description. And the first comment, scroll down, you are able to see loads and loads of content here. Just learn it, build your profile. Okay, so I'll put this link in the description. Just go and watch it out. Okay, it's time for me to go to the live website, man. Let's move on to the live websites. Okay, so here is the website. I want to explain you the details. wikideki.com/tutorial/react. Go to this link. Here's the ReactJS components. Just click it here. Now let's move on to the ReactJS components here. Components in ReactJS. You got class component and function component. Class component. Class name, extends, react.component, rendering, returning in HTML. Function component, function name, returning in HTML. Over here, so here is a piece of code I want to execute now. So over here, I'm importing the library function name, returning. Over here, so give the function name, automatically your function is getting called. You got your output like this. That's awesome, man. So this is how your function component works. Okay, function component works. Here's the one, function react. Call this react here. Over here, I got my class component here. Here is the class component. So I've given some advanced programming here, props. In the next video, I'm going to talk about this props only. Like over here, we get props, class props. Just call it, you are able to see. So props. And whatever methods I want, like parameter I need to pass it, course equal to wikideki, course I can set it here. So I'll talk in detail in my next video, don't worry. So but just learn it like this is how your class works. Now let's move on to the components, multiple components here. Components in the sense, over here class, component, extends, react.component. Okay, so over here you got here another class, com. Over here I got your class component, class com. The component is called over here. Your main class is called over here, and this class I'm going to use it here. So this is a subclass and this is a main class. The subclass is called here. It is considered as one component placed it here. This is how your class works. Class and your subclass works. Now let's move on to the components once again. So components in files. You can put this function into a file like this, wikideki, and call this file like this. You can do like this also. This is another way of calling it. Okay, this is components in files. Okay, so here is the one. I got my function export default wikideki, in the sense it will be called. I'll talk about these files in my next video, don't worry, like maybe in routing. So my second video I'm going to talk about the entire details on routing and files over here. So this is my wikideki, and this one is packed inside this one, and it is called over here. This is how your entire ReactJS components works. If you got any doubts, post it in comment. I'm ready to help you. So like yes, I put this link in the description and comment. Just check it out. Hope you got a lot of ideas like how this ReactJS component works. Our company, Kashyap Infotech, we are giving online internships and offline internship at my Chennai office. You can contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you people. On the other end, like this is the one I request you people to share this particular video to your friends and everyone. Let's spread the good things to everyone and let's transform the society. So it's time for us to change the society with the technology and technical things. Let's transform it. Jai Hind. This is Venkat signing off from wikideki and Kashyap Infotech. Thank you.